Good evening. It's a beautiful Monday evening. The weather's gotten pretty good today. It's rained actually some today, so it's not near as dusty. And I'm so thankful. It's still dry. Some. I mean the ground is still showing signs of the drought and everything. It really needed to rain all day and all night to change that probably, but it still rained enough to settle the dust a little, and that was good. That's a blessing. We take any we get right now. I was so tickled when it started raining. I took a picture of it and sent it to my husband and went, "Look, water falling from the sky." One of the teachers looked out the window and said, "What is that wet stuff falling from the sky?" So, I mean, it was very, we was almost like kids running to the window to look out to make sure that that was rain we were seeing. Like I said, it's a blessing to have what rain we did get today. We're so thankful. Haven't made a video in the last day or two. I guess the last one I made was the last one I made was, I guess, Thursday night after I'd got back from the hospital or the ER where I finally got some medicine for these migraines. I have to say they're interesting. I'm looking forward to actually sitting down with the doctor that the ER doctor set me up with. They're hard to explain. When a bad migraine hits, they're not always the same. I have one that looks like a major stroke. I mean, I look like I'm just having a stroke. And when I have one of those, it can last a day or two. The speech messing up, the effects and everything can last anywhere between a day to 3 or 4 days. This last one was about 4 days. Then when I have, like, he gave me medicine where I could speak again, then I don't know, there's some kind of side whammy that kind of makes me, I call them the side effects of it. I have, I don't know, I guess anxiety, almost panic anxiety attack, except it's like a childish, like my mind just shifted into kid mode, and I spent the weekend basically in kid mode. No matter how hard I tried to be an adult, I still, well, my daughter said I look like I'm 5. First they thought maybe it was the medicine, and I'm like, when I finally straightened up, I said, "Guys, it can't be the medicine. I've done it before. Remember the last big whammy I had with this, last big spell I had with this migraine? I ended up looking like a little kid for a day or two." And they all went, "Oh yeah, that's right." I was like, "Yeah, don't think it's the side effect of the medicine." And then that usually follows with the light sensitive, sound sensitive migraine, which I've had today, which I can deal with that and pretty well. I just walk around squinting my eyes all day. I hadn't really wanted to eat in the last day or two either. I've made myself eat just because I know if I don't I get weak, but kind of zonks really my appetite for food. I'll eat, but it's kind of nauseous to want to eat. I don't know why these migraines affect me the way they do. I guess I'm unique. I don't know. I don't know of anybody who has the weird, wild variety that I have. I guess God just made me special that way. I try to ask the Lord, what am I learning in this one? Because as I've always said, I know God can heal. God can heal, and He is more than able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can ask or think. But sometimes I think we experience things from our own choices. We have different situations that we place ourselves in. Sometimes it's a test. Sometimes it's poor choices. And sometimes it's just, you got to get through this valley to really climb the mountain. Because you can't go from mountain to mountain without walking through a few valleys. You know, we're not promised that life will be roses and easy and just able to just skip through it with no problems. You know, we depend and trust on the Lord to guide us and to direct our steps. And we depend and trust on Him to give us our daily bread, what we need each day to get through that day. Every time one of these severe migraines hits, I ask God, what do I need to learn from this? Because I try to make it a lesson. I try to see a lesson in them. Because if not, then they get kind of overwhelming, and if you let them, it can rob your joy. And the only one who gets satisfaction of me having my joy robbed is Satan, and I won't give him that satisfaction. Frustrating as it is, we gotta plug on, keep on, and just know there's a reason for everything. I mean, people battle health issues all the time. There's all kinds of different ones, from cancer to just crippling diseases and accidents that leave them hurting. We all have our own situation or our own issue that we have to walk the Lord with. We just got to trust that He is there, He's guiding us, and He knows what we're going through. And we trust in Him. There's nothing we can't do. I believe in you. God bless.